Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 191 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time. This series where I play through the day in the game on the same date in real life, one day at a time. Now, today is October 18th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. Midterms Day 4. What was the name of the Wasan textbook that came out in the Edo period? That would be Math Girl. Although Nerd Dead sounds like a working title, but you feel you've chosen the correct answer. What did Napoleon have invented? That would be glass jars. You feel you've chosen the correct answer. Alright, that's gonna wrap up another exhilarating day of Persona 4 Golden, and let's go ahead and go to shuffle time. So today's card is the Knight of Swords in the upright position. So let's go ahead and see what that means fate has in store for us. Upright Knight of Swords meaning, when we are thoroughly obsessed by a certain idea and strongly wish to manifest it, we are oftentimes so blinded by the actual desire for its fulfillment that we fail to note the difficulties which we may come across, or the actions and consequences that it could bring. The Knight of Swords is a very powerful figure that is full of life as well as energy. This needs to be balanced with a proper and actual realization of compassion and responsibility. Once the knight sets forth towards his goals, there is absolutely no stopping him. He doesn't see, and he doesn't care, about any upcoming challenges. He is filled with sheer ambition, strength, and determination to succeed with his quest no matter what. However, this determination could also blind him to see the potential consequences of his actions on others as he makes his way to success. He may charge forth into a very dangerous territory without preparation or actual foresight, and this could lead him to great danger. Okay, I feel like this is definitely something that's good to keep in mind. You know, making sure that your goals are worth pursuing, and I feel like sometimes you don't want to know all the work that it takes to get there, because otherwise you would stop before you even start. But I think it's also good to take note of it and realize the scale of your ambition, and if actually getting there is going to be worth the journey to get there. And this is something that I did think on in the past, that I have a pretty big board game collection, and unfortunately a lot of games have not been played or even opened yet. And so I was like, man, it'd be nice to, like, at some point, some, like, within some point in my life, to have completed every board game that I own. And I mean, this could also be applied to every video game that you own, which with Game Pass is becoming a bit of a prolonged, like a never-ending story, and trying to do that and then a new game comes out on Game Pass, it would just feel like a Sisyphean task. But when I was thinking about it, of like, yeah, it'd be cool to have beaten every game that I own, I kind of started working towards it and playing board games at least once a day, about an hour or so, and making progress. But after a bit, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not really getting. I wasn't even really keeping pace with the rate I was buying board games at. But then also taking a step back and thinking, just realizing all the games I own and to have played all of them through would take probably, I think, pretty safe to say over 500 hours, maybe 1,000 hours. I don't know. Like, some games are tough, so it'd take a lot of hours to just like get past all the bad luck and be able to beat it. But thinking on it, and what value would I receive from having completed every board game, it's something that's very isolated. Like, it's kind of in a vacuum that's only valuable when it comes to thinking about your board game collection. And so I kind of realized that the amount of time it would take to do that, there's probably other things that would be more valuable to spend my time on. And so as I kind of started thinking about what's worth like a 1,000 hour goal, or something that's would be worth pitting that much time into, completing every board game I owned or every video game I own definitely wasn't feeling like it's something that I get to the end of, I go, yep, that's time well spent. I would do that again. But as I was thinking about it, trying to find a hobby I was kind of thinking of something that's creative and actually make something, rather than just kind of being fun while you're doing it and then afterwards there's not any value or transferable skills. And so something like that you create something that there's a result to it, definitely felt like that's more the direction I wanted to go. And so after thinking about it and looking at the different options, I realized that making a YouTube channel definitely seemed like something that, as I work through it, there'd be a variety of different things I can do. It's not going to be like, well, I have to do this one specific topic the whole time. And then if I go down that path, I realize that's not what I'm into. I'm trapped. It's like, well, you can pivot into something else, and those skills of video editing and script writing are going to carry with you. And making a YouTube channel, building up an audience, having videos that I feel proud of and are on the internet, it feels like it's something that's more permanent and it's something that is more valuable and or more worthwhile than just being able to say I've beaten a board game. So definitely something that I felt like was the right direction and something that I've been glad I've been continuing to work on. So in your own life, think about what your goals are, what you would like to do, but also just spend some time thinking about how much time it would take to get there, and if that's something that is worth the time, or if there's something else that you feel like you would be more fulfilled or more content afterwards, saying that you spent your time on. But that's enough rambling for me for today, so it's going to be another card down and another day done. That's going to wrap it up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey as I do this every day. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.